After another excellent breakfast at the resort, we were picked up by a car for our full-day mangrove tour in the Kilim Geoforest Park. When we arrived at the mangrove jetty, there were dozens of similar small boats lined up. We were assigned to boats according to the hotel or resort we were staying at. Since we were the only guests from the Bajaya resort, we shared a boat with guests from the Ritz-Carlton. Everybody put on their life jackets, and our guide gave an introductory speech as we drifted out of the harbor.
Mangrove tour, second is known as island hopping. So what we are doing now is a mangrove tour activity. This is what I will explain to you guys soon. But there is some people misunderstood when they thought they are in the island hopping.
Then the boat started up its noisy motor, and we were off to our first stop, eagle watching. The word Langkawi is the Malay word for red eagle. Thus, the island is famous for its red eagles. The boats had a unique way to attract the eagles. They would rev up their outboard motors, causing a lot of splashing, which entrained oxygen in the water. This attracted fish to the surface, and the eagles, who had been circling, would swoop down from the sky and catch the fish. Neo used his new Sony lens to take some great photos of the eagles in their natural habitat. After the eagle watching, we headed over to a nearby floating fish farm, where different species of fish were raised in netted enclosures. We then moved on to the BC Nuri floating restaurant for lunch. There we were served a meal of fried chicken, some stir-fried vegetables, rice, and fruit for dessert. After lunch, we reboarded the boats and took a long ride to the Bat Cave. Where we were each given a flashlight and lined up with the other tourists to enter the cave. Even with the flashlights, the cave was very dark. Neo did manage to get some good stills using the night mode on his Huawei mobile. There were lots of monkeys at the entrance and exit of the bat cave.
You want to get some monkey pictures? Take a photo of you.
We next headed deeper into the mangroves, where there were plenty of tangled roots growing down into the water. We stopped at an island where we could get up close with the local monkeys, who came aboard the boats to beg for water and food. Then we took a long ride through the waterways in the mangroves to get to Crocodile Cave. So named because the mouth of the cave looks like a crocodile. We were one of the very few boats that were low enough to make a complete transit of the cave. While most of the other boats looked on from the exit. After traversing the cave, we took a high-speed ride over the Andaman Sea past several small islands. During the ride, most people got a "Welcome to Thailand" text message on their phones as we passed close to Koh Tairoto, one of the southernmost islands in Thailand. On this leg of the trip to our next destination, we passed the famous Kilim Geoforest Park sign on the side of a mountain. Our final stop on the tour was a secluded beach with a snack bar, where we purchased some drinks and relaxed. We took the opportunity to fly the drone to capture some images of the beach and nearby islands. The full-day mangrove tour was very interesting, lots of fun, and we recommend it if you are visiting Langkawi.